what we're going to look at now is how to install a switch, an on-off switch, outside of the box that will go one side to the battery and one side to our Raspberry Pi. Ideally, you would have a drill and a drill bit that fits about the right size of the cable. A little bit bigger, give or take. Like this is here, it looks like it's about the right size. If you don't have that, then you could, of course, use a chisel and cut a hole in there with that. You could also use a screw or a nail, and you can use one of those to start a hole, 2 holes, and then enlarge it with a knife or with a chisel. Anything, even a pair of scissors, I suppose, just put it out. I would hesitate with trying to really smash a big hole through beyond a small a hole with a nail. You might crack the plastic and it looks kind of messy. So I'm going to use the drill. We're going to drill 2 holes here, and this is where the switch is going to go. Let's go ahead and do it. I have a drill in hand. And I'm going to move some of these things out of the way. And remember, this is the part. So we're going to drill 2 holes, one on both sides. And I'm just going to mark a spot right there. That'll be one of them. And we'll make the other one over here. Just using my nail, because we can. All right, so. There's one. Two holes. And that should allow us to put in the switch. So the switch will look like this. Now, if you want to make this look extra pretty and extra watertight or airtight, you can add a couple little grommets, which I'll do here just for fun, and those will go in those holes, and it'll make it a little nicer fit, and it'll keep the dust out. It's not really required, but you can even use a little piece of tape. In fact, if I didn't have these, I would probably put a little piece of tape over the hole after I slid this in, just to keep it kind of clean. But you can see this is really what we're shooting for, just like this. And after you're all done, you can, everything will kind of pull tight against the battery and the connections inside. So this is the big part. Let's just go ahead and add the little grommets, and then this first phase will be done. And the rest of the part will be using some Velcro and attaching our different pieces directly in here so they don't slide around too much when we're moving it around inside the classroom. Okay. If you have a grommet, you need to cut a hole in it, then you just cut a hole, just cut a little hole, tiny little hole in the top. I'm going to slide the cable through the hole. If you already have one of these and already has a hole cut into it, even better. I just happen to have these two here, and they don't have holes cut in them. I'm cutting them. Cut. Okay, well that didn't work so well, but come on. Oops, there we go. Well, I did a little more. There's one. A couple little cuts in there. Try not to cut your fingers at the same time. Ideally, that'll just go through there. I can't really see what's happening here, but I believe there's little holes being cut. Yeah, this one here I actually cut across, which is actually okay. Actually make it a little easier because I can trim the pieces out. Actually, for some reason I can't cut the pieces out because I have really bad scissors. Okay. Actually, I'm going to snip these little pieces off with a pair of snippers. No, I just happen to have a pair of snippers handy. Let's cut little snipper pieces here. Snip. Snip. Just to make a little hole in the middle. And you can see we're sort of slowly getting a little hole in the middle there. Okay, should be enough. There's one little guy there. Put him right there in front of us. We'll do the same with the second one. Just kind of bend it over, trim a little bit, snip, snip. And there we have a little hole in the middle. Should be enough to get the cable through. Make a nice tight, hopefully a nice tight fit. Pop the cables through here. You can just sort of slide them through. Actually, I might use this one, it's easier. Okay, there's one. That's going to fit it right in there. And the second one, since I kind of messed it up and cut a hole in it, and just slide it over the top. Oops, turn that around. But it'll serve the same purpose, same function. I'm going to put that in there. And actually, I may have slightly too big of a washer. That's okay. We're going to make it work. Here we go. There you go. That's kind of nice. Not perfect, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So still function well. Although for some reason this one here is not cooperating with me. So we're going to pull it out. Just trim it a little bit. Make it fit. Again, if you don't have something like this, just use a piece of tape. Anything will work. There we go. Just kind of pushed it too far in. You can see here that I'm just a little too far in. There we go. That's better. All right. Nice. You can see the grommet really is just there to kind of protect it. There we have it. First thing's done. Yay!